In a shocking and emotional announcement that will reverberate throughout the NFL, Detroit Lions All-Pro center Frank Ragnow took to Instagram on Monday to reveal that he is stepping away from football after just 7 seasons. A cornerstone of the Lions' offensive line and a mainstay in their locker room, Ragnow's decision to retire at the age of 29 marks the end of a promising career cut short by relentless injuries. I've been going through a lot these past few months, trying to come to terms with the fact that my time in the NFL is over, Ragnow shared in his post. After doing everything I can to convince myself that I'm fine, it's clear that I'm not. My body is telling me it's time to step away and focus on what matters most: my health and my family's future. The words were heavy, but the message was clear. Despite being one of the league's top centers and a 4-time Pro Bowler, Ragnow has made the gut-wrenching decision to retire early, prioritizing his long-term well-being over the game he's given everything to. I've poured my heart and soul into this team, and I always thought I had more to give. But the reality is my body just can't do it anymore, he said. This has been one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make. The Lions and their fans were left to digest the news of Ragnow's unexpected retirement. For a franchise that's endured its share of ups and downs, losing a leader like Ragnow is a massive blow. The Lions organization, however, has supported him every step of the way. The Lions have been amazing throughout this entire process. I can't thank them enough for how they've stood by me, and I will always be grateful to this team and all the incredible fans, Ragnow expressed. Drafted by the Lions with the 20th overall pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, Ragnow quickly cemented himself as one of the league's premier offensive linemen. His journey to stardom wasn't without challenges, but he made a name for himself as a dominant force in the trenches. Over the course of his career, Ragnow developed a reputation as one of the NFL's most reliable centers, earning 4 Pro Bowl selections. He was the kind of player every quarterback dreams of having in front of them: tough, resilient, and incredibly consistent. But despite his exceptional talent and seemingly endless potential, injuries ultimately derailed Ragnow's career. The first major setback came in 2021 when he tore the plantar plate in his left foot, limiting him to just 4 games that season. Though he fought through the pain and returned to the field, injuries continued to haunt him. Toe, knee, and ankle issues plagued his 2023 campaign, leaving him in constant discomfort and pushing him to the brink of retirement. His decision to step away after such a tumultuous run is both understandable and heartbreaking for a player who gave so much to the game. It's never easy to walk away from something that has been a huge part of your life, Ragnow reflected. But I have to listen to my body. The sacrifices have been immense, and in the end, I've got to think about my future. I want to be healthy, both for myself and my family. This abrupt retirement leaves a significant void on the Lions' offensive line, one that will be hard to fill. Ragnow was a cornerstone piece of the front 5, a stabilizing presence in an otherwise inconsistent unit. In his absence, the Lions are now faced with the challenge of replacing one of the league's best centers, a daunting task for any team. To add to the difficulty, the team has also lost veteran guard Kevin Zeitler to free agency. With Ragnow's departure, the Lions are left with a number of questions regarding their offensive line's future. Tate Ratledge, a second-round draft pick who played guard at the University of Georgia, has been taking first-team snaps at center during the spring. The team's coaching staff is likely hoping that Ratledge can make a smooth transition to the position, though there's always a learning curve when switching from guard to center. Ratledge's physicality and athleticism make him an intriguing option, but he'll have big shoes to fill. In addition to Ratledge, the Lions have made several other moves this offseason to bolster their offensive line depth. Swing tackle Dan Skipper, a versatile veteran, was re-signed, and the team also drafted interior linemen Miles Frazier and Ratledge to provide some competition and depth. Even with these additions, replacing a player of Ragnow's caliber won't be easy. For the Lions, the retirement of their star center signals a shift in direction. While they'll undoubtedly miss Ragnow's leadership, his grit, and his skill on the field, the franchise has a new challenge ahead. The focus will shift to rebuilding the offensive line and finding the right mix of talent to protect quarterback Jared Goff and create lanes for their running backs.